Hi everyone, thanks for dropping by and checking out my video. Today on my workbench I have Jeremy's USSC brand Pellet Stove Controller. This one comes out of a King Ashley stove. Jeremy sent it to me because he was having some auger drive problems. It was on all the time. So I received it, tested the auger drive system, repaired it by replacing one component in the auger drive system, and that is functioning correctly. In fact, my tester has 4 lights. One of them with the yellow indicator here is to simulate the auger, and it's off, so it's showing me that the controller can turn the auger on and off as it wishes. So I'll go ahead and turn it on, and then we'll go into some self-test mode. So as I turn it on, I go to heat range 1, and we had the convection room fan go off. So that's fine. So I'll go ahead and go in self-test mode. To do that, I press the off button and the auger delay button simultaneously for about 3 seconds. So let me go ahead and do that. So there we go. We are now in draft mode. So it's telling us that the controller is turning on the draft light. So if I press any of the keys on the keypad, it'll go to the next stage or next test, and it'll effectively turn off the draft light. So now we're at the room fan, and sure enough the convection fan is on, sorry. We'll press it again, and the igniter just came on. That's correct. Sorry about that. And if I press it again, the auger drive just came on, so that's correct. I press it again. It's telling me that the hopper system is being tested, although I don't have an indicator of the hopper. And the status is okay. Press it again. We wind up at 177 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the temperature that the thermistor is currently reporting to the controller. I will say that my thermistor is not the correct one for this controller, so I'm not surprised that it's reading 177. That's pretty standard for all the tests that I do. I can provide heat to the thermistor for a little bit, and we'll see the temperature rise slowly. And we'll get it up above 200 degrees, and I'll release it, and it'll come back down. So there's 200 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll release it. So just to show that that does function correctly, so the temperature sensing system is correct. I'll go to the next step, which is 60H, which is telling me the frequency of the power coming in, 60 Hertz. That's correct for North America. And then we go into the buy mode, where it will reset the controller and tell us the USSC logo, tell us it's a pellet stove, PLT, something like that. PLLT, pellet stove, version 2.76, and draft fan is on. So sure enough, it turned it on. And we see the auger is being cycled on, just like we kind of expect it to do. So from that standpoint, everything is functioning correctly. I can go ahead and turn it off, and we won't see a lot happening. The lights will stay on just like they are. Because of the thermistor and the bypass that I have, I can turn it back on. But from all indication, everything is working correctly. One last thing that I'll quickly do here is I'll do the reset procedure on it. To reset it, we press both the up and down auxiliary keys up at the same time, and it'll go through a reset procedure. So let me go ahead and do that. There we go. We're going into the buy mode once again. And the USSC logo, then pellet stove, then the software version, and then the draft fan will come on, and everything will be back to running. So we have the draft fan on. I can go ahead and turn it on. Now what I can do also at this point, I already noted about the blinking draft fan light. I can increase the heat range up to 5. That's pretty standard, so that's functioning correctly. Keypad feels good. I can go ahead and check the room fan. We're in automatic. It'll go down to 9, and I have automatic or 9. And that's because of the way that I'm set up right now and the fake temperatures I'm giving it, all that stuff. We can also go into the draft, automatic, or step it down all the way to 1. And all the way back up. So I'll leave it at 5. The auxiliary. I don't have the auger on right now, but the auger delay does come on. If the auger was cycling, I could turn it off through a delay, and then to turn that back on, I would have to press the on button. If I turn that on, so there's the auger, for example. I'll go ahead and turn that off, and we're auger delay. If I press the on key, the auger delay goes away. So on, off. So that's functioning correctly. So we see that if I see I just turned off the auger, I'll turn it back on. So all that is functioning correctly. So Jeremy, I do want to thank you very much for sending me your controller. I have a high level of confidence that it's 100% functional once again for you. I'm going to package it up and send it to you. If any of you viewers have problems with your USSC pellet stove controller, whether you think it's the keypad or whether you think it's one of the motors is on full time or not functioning at all, or you have some other problems which just don't make sense, feel free to check out my contact information, and we can either discuss it, and you can then talk about sending your controller in to me to repair. Thanks for sitting through and watching this. I appreciate it very much. I do hope that you'll give the video a thumbs up. And for those of you who have even deeper interest, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that very much. Thanks. Bye-bye.